Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we are going to be talking about a brand new silhouette that we have yet to cover on the channel. These are the Nike Women's Shox Calistras and it's a collaboration done with Labelhood and it's in this really beautiful patent black and university red colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and styling segment. If you're joining us for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe down below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing and reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the super talked about ballet rendition on the Nike Women's Shox Calistras, and this is a collaboration done with Labelhood. I love the color combination of the black and university red, so we'll go through the overview of this sneaker, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this really classy ballet style. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. Let's jump right into it. For those of you who went on the Sneakers app to try and snag a pair of these, you may have had a bit of a hard time because these did actually sell out. I actually was able to win a draw and I picked these up in store. Lucky that I did that because I definitely took an L on the Sneakers app. I was not able to get these online, but when I saw images first released on this, I was excited because I had to kind of exclaim to myself, wow, finally Nike, finally you have done a true ballet sneaker. It's not the first kind of take that Nike's done, but I feel like they've kind of been just struggling a bit in the ballet sneaker arena realm. I feel like brands like Puma and their Speed Cat renditions have really been at the top tier, as well as other brands who've just been jumping on the bandwagon for ballet sneakers in general. But they did attempt to do ballet sneakers with the Knowles release, which is more of kind of a pointy toe. There were laces kind of similar to this. This also was not the first time that this specific silhouette was released. Naked Copenhagen was the first to launch their collab on the silhouette, which was in this nice patent black colorway, as well as silver. The only kind of key difference was that they decided to not add the laces. It was more of a Mary Jane style sneaker. And then of course, for those of you who are obsessed with Skims, Skims kind of did their rendition on the Skims Rift Mesh, which is even lower in profile in comparison to this variation, but it is truly almost like something you would wear to a ballet class. I'm not sure if that would be too ballet as far as it goes, not really like a hybrid of a ballet and a sneaker. So this is kind of a nice just hybrid of what would be almost a Nike Shox sneaker. For those of you who followed the Martine Rose journey and how hype those silhouettes that were in collaboration with Nike as well popped off, this is definitely kind of the closest looking sneaker to the black and red variation of the Nike Shox Martine Rose drop, which is why I think a lot of people 100% wanted to gravitate towards this shoe in general. But this time around, this collaboration is with Labelhood, which is a Chinese brand. They decided to keep the Calistra really just simple Mary Jane look with, of course, this sick kind of shock on the bottom of the silhouette. But they went with this nice, shiny black patent leather on the upper. And then they decided to add some laces to this, which I think definitely makes it more of a ballet looking shoe, more than just a simple Mary Jane. I've got mine laced up with the red laces, and it does have a matte finish for the lace tips with a little baby Nike swoosh in black. You do also get 2 other lace options. I will say the way that they styled these in the campaign, they laced the black laces up, and you also have some matte laces. These are definitely cool, but I feel like the way that they lace these up in the campaign, these will not hold on your socks. They will slip right off. They also added some nice lace material laces in there in black as well. So if you do want to opt in for these, you can do that and go for kind of the ballerina look. I know a lot of women who've done the ballerina look like myself are frustrated with how difficult it is to stay on your leg. I do think it stays up a little bit easier when you do have socks on, but still after walking for a lot of period of time, these are just going to come down no matter what you do. There's gotta be an alternative for us who love rocking the ballet look, but we don't want to go through the hassle and the trouble of having to constantly tie our laces back up over our leg or over our socks. And then we've got this nice, just simple strap here. I will say there is this kind of additional floral piece here, which it's cool design-wise, but honestly, it's kind of a hassle to unlock this and put the strip through there. I would probably have just kind of left this off. In my opinion, it just would have made, I think, easier in and out access, more simplified for this. But you do have some really cool designs on the sides as well, which really just, I think, pronounced look great on that patent leather. You can kind of see a little bit of perforation going on with these divots on the side paneling. We've got a little bit of a Nike branding of the Nike swoosh in red there, and the interior is really nice. We've got all leather inside. These are actually quite comfortable. So very impressed with the KALISTRA in general. I think a lot of ballet sneakers, I've had trouble just finding a pair that really fit nicely and fit true to size. These actually are quite comfy, and they do fit exactly how I imagined them to. And of course, we've got the shocks on the bottom, which makes this kind of more of a luxurious upscale looking sneaker in general, which I do like that it does kind of have that Martine Rose vibe to it, because I was a fan of that release. And then we do have this satin duster bag with label hood on the outside there. So let's look at the bottom here. So we've got nice red and black tracking on the bottom here. So let's take a look now at the box. Pretty simple box, just black and white. It says Nike Shox on the top. But now let's look at all of those details. As far as size and fit goes, again, with other brands, I've had a lot of trouble just kind of finding my true to size fit because they're all over the place. But I will say these run true to size. They are very narrow though. So if you do have flatter, wider feet, I would recommend sizing half a size up. especially just to have more space in that toe box region. So as you can kind of see it, it really, really gets narrow in the front there. All right, so now let's jump into styling. I definitely think that this is a really classy looking sneaker. I decided to go with the first look, a nice simple blouse that was sleeveless with some bow ties, and it was a red top that I paired with some just simple light denim pants. I definitely think that these are super girly, and it's fun to just kind of dress it up with some extra bows. So I really wanted to match kind of the laces here. And then for the second look, decided to wear a black maxi silk skirt. And then I wore a Pasha black and red crew neck sweatshirt for a casual, but kind of a little classier look and variation. I think that skirts will go amazingly well with this pair. And then for the last and final look, I wanted to bring some patterns into the mix, so I wore some leopard printed shorts. And for the top, I wore just a simple black sleeveless blouse. So as far as resale goes, these retailed at $135. There is currently a little bit of resale specifically for the smaller sizes. So they're going between $195 to $230. Again, I understand why there's a little bit of resale on these, especially for those of you who were Martine Rose fans of those Nike Shox. Those were so difficult to get. And I know a lot of girls have been out for them, but there's not even that many sizes available or left on the market, even on the resale end of things. So this is a nice, just different rendition and transition into a new silhouette, the KALISTRA. And these are pretty super lightweight as well, which is just a great option to have, especially since not all Nike shoes are that light. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, give this video a thumbs up if you have not already. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all on the next episode.